Hello, probably no one. Welcome back to What I Think. So, I'm kind of sick right now, but I'm gonna make this video anyway. So, as some of you know, the Lakers won the national title last night, and that's pretty good. That's really good that they won, because this year was the same year that Kobe died, and I would expect some fans to have a little tribute, just to honor him, because he was a good dude, he was a great basketball player, and his team won this year. I bet he would be really proud, but that's not what some people did. What some people did, I bet he would not like. So, some people, they like to take to the streets after their team wins and celebrate, have a couple drinks, just dance around, And it's okay for a little bit. But then if it starts getting a lot of crowd and a lot of people and they start getting violent, well, then it turns into a riot. And riots, as we've seen on the news, are not good. So, basically, some officers, they showed up. It was about 4 squad cars. I think there was 2 Crown Vics in there. Amazing. But 4 officers responded, because this is now an unlawful gathering. They're like, hey, y'all need to clear the streets. People are trying to get home. And the whole all cops are bad narrative kicks in, and you'll see the video. I got it right here, so let's check that out. Alright, so it was actually kind of peaceful for a bit. But then people started boxing the officers in, as you can see. They were at first just in front of the cars, but now they're getting behind the cars, and getting boxed in is not fun. Of course, when there's been riots and shootings of police officers just randomly out in the street. So, they're backing up. This is helicopter footage, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So, in a minute, they're gonna start throwing stuff. I'm trying to looking for it. So there was a couple objects thrown. There's just a whole bunch of people, and when they start backing up. Oh well, there's a Coke can, and that guy tried to throw a bike at the squad car, but I guess he wussed out last second and said, "No, nope." So, as soon as the helicopter spotlight comes on and the officers get out of the car, everybody scatters. They're like, oh heck, we're not in control anymore. So, they scatter like flies, because they are little wimps that don't know what to do. As soon as the officers put their mean faces on, everybody gets mad. Everybody gets scared, panics. They're like, oh no. And rightfully so, because, well, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. That's a bad thing to do. So, as you saw, 2 people, threw some things, and there was a couple other objects thrown, like cups, but that was, it. And the reason that I think that the officers were definitely in danger was because after they started backing up, the people followed the cars and continued to what looked like shout at them. And, I saw a couple of people, they looked like they were hitting the car and whatever. But no one jumped on top of them. No one jumped on top of the squad car, thank God. Because they would have ended up like this guy. Maybe they should have jumped on top of the squad car. I'm just kidding. You can't say things like that on YouTube, or else you'll get snapped out of existence like Spider-Man. So anyway, that's kind of the video. Not really much else to talk about. There hasn't been a whole bunch of content lately, as I said in my last video, but, lesson of the video is, don't jump on top of cars, don't do bad things, don't hurt people, don't riot, don't do any of that. And, yeah, that's what I think.